Hey guys, thanks for joining me. And if you like what you see, please subscribe.
Hello, peoples. I am going to do my top 7 budget knives. These knives are almost all under $50, but there's two that are under $60 instead. These knives are all things that I would recommend in a heartbeat to someone who just wants to carry a knife or to the advanced collector who might want to have a beater knife as well. These all have great quality control. They have great machining and are just awesome. You don't have to spend over $100 to get a knife that will last you a very long time with proper care and maintenance. First, I would like to thank my Patreon subscribers. You guys are awesome. Like, subscribe, smash that like button. Really appreciate it. Helps out the channel. Number 7, CGRB Prado. Prado, very recommendable, has a bar lock. It's the only example of a bar lock that I have in this, and it also comes in at $57. It's designed by Ray Laconico, one of my favorite designers, and it's the largest knife that I have here. Really, if you have an extra large hand, this knife is for you. It has a very long blade as well, thin behind the edge, some jimping on top. The crown looks nice with this nice little swedge up here, and it comes in a lot of different styles. All of these knives are linked below, so if you're interested in any of them, just click the link below. It does help the channel if you use my Amazon links. Not required, obviously. So the Prado coming in at number 7. Next, we have the Raccoon. Now, there's a lot of different kinds of raccoons. This one happens to be the compression lock on the spine. They make other versions, the bar lock as well, and I think they even make a liner lock. This is a great platform, a good knife. I like it a lot. Comes in a lot of different kinds of versions. This is 14C28N. I believe all the raccoons are 14C28N, which I believe is the best budget steel under $70. So this is a great steel. It is this particular version with the compression lock spine lock, which I absolutely love, costs $68, so it's a little expensive. But the button lock version and the bar lock version come in closer to $50, like $56. This is the only version of that knife that I have, but highly recommendable. Raccoon, awesome knife from Vosteed. All right, next is the Verona coming in at $51. This is from Migron. I love Migron. In general, I think they make probably the best all-around budget knives out there. But milled clip right here. I love that milled clip. So titanium milled clip for $50, very hard to find. They're usually going to be bent. But yeah, so this Verona is a flipper, and the flipper disappears here. A little bit of a choke up point, very thin and elegant look. And this fuller right here, you can use that to open it too. This is a liner lock. Liner locks are very strong and dependable. They're not going to accidentally go out on you. Ergonomics are great. This is just a great value all around. Nice aesthetics. Lots of different color choices on this too. And I believe this is 14C28N, which again, I believe is the best budget steel that there is for under $70. And then next we have another Migron. This is the Centurion. Usually doesn't make a lot of people lists of like best knives. I love it. I think it's awesome. It's a little bit beefy. It's a nice big knife. It feels great behind the handle. I love this amount of belly that it has to the blade. I love the shape. I love the different kinds of finishes on the blade. 14C28N. This is a liner lock milled titanium clip. Absolutely recommendable. Flipper, which I know a lot of people like, as well as the thumb studs that are perfectly good. I like these thumb studs a lot. Migron, absolutely always hitting it out of the park. And next, coming in number 3, we have the Scut Serene. Love this button lock. Like, I don't like a lot of button locks, but this one is great. Now, it's D2, which is kind of an outmoded steel. And what is this coming in at? The Scut Serene is $47. Very light. I like the clip. Very thin behind the edge. Nice tall profile. Nice finish on the blade. D2 will, as long as you don't walk into the ocean with it, absolutely fine. Great button lock. Nice sound it makes when it opens. Deploys regularly. Just a great all around and knife. I just love the Scut Serene. Absolutely a joy to have. One of my favorite budget knives. Next, a very old school one, Ontario Rat number 2 in D2, not the OS 8 version. The D2 version comes in at $44. It is an older design, but it's still very good. Overbuilt, lots of backspacers in here. It also is a liner lock, but the liner lock is over the 50% margin, which means that if you accidentally break this knife, it'll almost always break in the open position, making a small fixed blade. Whereas some of the other liner locks, if they fail, it could close on you. Not that they will. I mean, you have to be misusing the knife, but this particular version with these scales isn't available. These are add-on scales that I got, but you can certainly get this black version. Again, link down below. Made in Taiwan, which actually makes some pretty darn good knives. So this knife has been around for a long time, but it's still great. Now, problem with this is that it's a thumb stud. So if you are a beginner and you're looking for a knife, the flipper tabs are usually easier for someone to learn how to do. This you can roll out. You just roll it out nice and slow, right? So Ontario Rat number 2, great knife. And then coming in number 1, you guys ready for it? Say it with me. It's the Pyrite Light. This knife actually came out very recently. It's $30. Very light. Inset liners, button lock. Super recommendable. And one of the reasons why it's super recommendable is because of the price. $30, you cannot beat that. Fit disappears in gym shorts. It's not going to weigh it down. It has this utilitarian knife. Most of the people are opening boxes with their knives, doing utility type cuts, and this is the knife that is going to give you the best utilitarian type cut out of all of these blade shapes. You've got some nice texturing here on these plastic handles, although I think it's infused with a little bit of carbon fiber. I'm not 100% sure about that. All the pyrites are recommendable, and all the pyrites are fairly cheap, but this one is the best. Now, you can also use the button lock to open it, and that's what a lot of beginners do. Just like that, flick it open. I don't like the bill on this clip. I like it. I think this feels just a little bit too long to me, and the clip just a little bit too proud, but it's not a big deal breaker. So yeah, so this, if I was going to tell someone you only want to spend $30 and you just want a knife that's going to last a long time, this is your jam. This is going to be it. So that's my knives, top 7 most recommended knives to beginners and beyond. We got the PRTO, we got the Raccoon, Verona, Centurion, Scut Serene, Ontario Rat, and the Pyrite. Thanks so much, guys. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. If you want to help make this content possible, click the link down below for Patreon. $3 a month. You get a chance to win a knife every single month. Thanks so much, guys. See you next time on Sharp Ends. Bye-bye now.